What's up, YouTube? I'm here doing, I guess, a video, man, and I'm just here to preserve myself, you know. We all can't stay on this earth forever, and I'm guessing this is one of my ways to stay on the earth as long as I can, until we get EMP'd or something like that. You never know. Well, I basically just came to say that my name is Tracy Lemons. I'm 29 years old and done lived pretty much the last 10 years awakened. Like I guess for me it was more on I got high and off weed, and it just seemed like stuff that was right in front of me started. I just started realizing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And as I started getting deeper and deeper into it, and I was starting to notice everything. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that I didn't notice before, and the way my life was. I didn't notice that it was like that until, I don't know what weed actually does to you, but to me it seems like it awakens you. You know what I'm saying? And it opens up some doors in your mind that I don't think you can ever close back. Like for instance, one time I got real stoned with my friends, and I went back to the room, and I uh I don't do this anymore. I went to the room and I laid down. I laid down with all the lights off, and I laid back. I remember I was laying on my back, and all of a sudden my mind just started racing. It was like at that very instant right there, like I knew everything. And keep in mind, this was only weed. You know what I'm saying? Could have been something else in it. I'm gonna be honest. Could have been something else in it. That's the washer. It scared me though. It scared me. Could have been something else in it because I remember I was off in college, and uh, we had went out to this field. We was at a country college, so we went out to this field, and there was this new girl that came, and she came and she had a joint that was already rolled. Those was my early days of smoking, and I didn't really know too much about, what I'm saying, smoking stuff that was already pre-rolled. I never did that again. Like, I never. But anyways, it could have been something in it, you know what I'm saying? It was a joint. She was just like, what I'm saying, everybody can hit it if they want to. I was like, cool. But yeah. Anyways, I smoked that, and then I went, like I said, I went to the room, and I was by myself, so I was just like, man, I'm kind of stoned, so I'm gonna go lay down. So I laid down, and keep in mind, nothing like this had ever happened. So I laid back. I was laying on my back, and all of a sudden, it was just like I was in my head talking to myself, like the most. It was like I was asleep, but I wasn't asleep. I remember I wasn't asleep. You know what I'm saying? But it was like I was in a form of being asleep. I remember. But yeah, laid on my back, and my mind just started racing. It was like when I try to explain it to people, I try to say it was like Tetris almost. Tetris on super fast. Like everything was just in my mind. It was just like falling, like blocks was just falling, and they was falling into place. And every question that I was asking, it was like I was talking to. I don't even want to get that deep into it, but it was almost like I was having a conversation with God though. Seriously, because everything that I was asking, it was like the answers was just coming straight to me. I can't even remember the questions that I was asking, and I just remember the Tetris feeling, the feeling of how every time I was asking something, the answers was just falling into place. And it was like incredible. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't really believe it, and I just remember. And the only question I remember that I asked is at the very end, like when it was about to be over, because I asked the question. I was like, "Is God real?" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Is God real?" And all of a sudden, I just remember it showed me like my mind showed me like a tree, and it was like a tree. I just remember it was a tree, and I guess it was the tree of life. And I can't exactly remember what happened, but in that instance, I think it was. I think because this happened a couple years ago, and I'm thinking that I got scared because my mind was trying to explain to me that, or whatever that was trying to explain to me how God isn't real. You know, I was a Christian. I am a Christian, or I believe. I don't want to say I'm a Christian. I want to say I believe in God. So that scared me. You know what I'm saying? It scared me to the point to where I thought somebody. I don't know why. I just thought somebody was gonna kill me because I knew something. You know, it was just like I don't know. Right then and there, that's when the paranoid feeling came, and I remember when I was laying there and I had thought about that, I was like, my heart just started beating. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to die. I'm about to die because I felt like I knew something that wasn't human. Humans wasn't supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I ended up. It was like we had like a reverend, like he did the little Bible study at the school and stuff. He lived right under me, and I guess you know what I'm saying. He heard me tripping, and he was coming to his room. He was like, "What's wrong, man? What's wrong?" And I was like, "Man, I got too high, man. And I found out some stuff." He was like, "Man, you know what? Don't even tell me." He's just like, "I'm gonna pray for you." I was like, "All right, just pray for me, cause I feel like if I go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up." So, you know, he prayed for me or whatever. I was able to go to sleep with a sound mind because I do believe in God. So when you believe in God, that stuff works, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to go to sleep with a sound mind. But still, when I woke up that next morning, I was paranoid, man. Like I remember I had to go get some breakfast that morning, and it was like I was ducking and stuff. I was thinking somebody was gonna snipe me. I was thinking somebody was gonna, cause I knew something. You know what I'm saying? It was like sacred geometry or something. I knew something. I didn't even know about this whole Illuminati and stuff. Then I didn't even know nothing about that. Nothing like that sacred geometry. I never knew anything about that, but you know, I was scared. I remember I was running to the that's what I'm saying. When you do something like that, when your mind is being open like that, it does seem like you're going crazy because you start acting different. Like I said, I was acting paranoid. This happened for about 3 days because it so happened that that same time that happened, that my roommates they left. They was gone for the weekend, so I was there by myself. Man, I needed somebody, man. I really did, but you know they ended up coming back, and I was trying to explain to them what happened and stuff like that, and I got to talking to some other. And I remember that night too. This is why I don't think it was lace because that night I was tripping when I first woke up from tripping. I kinda had control of myself, so I ended up going down to the rooms of some people that had smoked it with me or whatever, and they was cool. You know what I'm saying? They was like I was like, bro, y'all tripping? Anybody in here tripping? They was like, nah, we good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with us. I was looking at them trying to make sure they, they lying. Shit, well, nothing. I think it had something to do with that laying back like that, and just, I was just letting my mind run free, and shit, I don't mind, boy. The mind is powerful though, man. Like it really is. We really don't understand what's the power that it has because hypnosis and all that type of stuff. That type of stuff is real. It can really happen. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. But yeah, man, that's basically what it is. I know this video getting long and stuff, man. I'm just gonna sign out, man. And hopefully next time I have another story for you boys, and you know, we'll get it on. All right, peace, man. Peace.